What is up, people? It's Heather here. So, it has been a very, very long time since I put a video on. Not a very, very long time, but it's been maybe a couple months. It's March now. It is now the beginning of March, and I haven't put a video on because I'm back to work. I started in January again. For those of you who don't know, I am a bus driver for the school district I drive for. We are back to school, not fully. I mean, yeah, we're not back to school fully. It's a weird setup, so it's really crazy at work. Things are all over the place. I have two kids that are at home remote, fully remote. They are doing their school online. One of them is going to school 4 days a week because he needs the extra attention and help from his teachers, and I have to work, and so does my husband. So we are not able to be there to monitor him because he's my youngest and he does have ADHD. So being at home, he wants to be everywhere and not doing his work. So we need him to be at school. The other two, my middle schooler, my high schooler, they can do it all on their own. They're good. They're golden. There's no issues. They're getting good grades. So it's been crazy. Um, and honestly, I haven't really bought any yarn that's new. I do have something that's new to me and something that's new from Michaels. Um, but I haven't really bought anything new because honestly, I've just been kind of in a funk with yarn. I like what I have, and the newer ones that have come out from like Lion Brand. I even looked at Hobium because I haven't bought Hobium in so long, but there's nothing on even Hobium that's caught my eye that I want because the shipping is not cheap. So it's kind of like ice yarns now with the shipping. Even ice yarns, I've looked at the ice yarns too, and I'm not seeing anything anywhere that I really want that I gotta have. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just I'm in a funk or if they really just aren't that great, or it's stuff that I have. Like some of the new stuff that's come out is stuff I have similar items. Like I already have similar yarns to that already. So why am I gonna pay that much money for new yarn when I have something similar already at hand? So I don't know. I just been coming home from work and crocheting and watching TV, and then pretty much just been crocheting and making, been doing blankets, a lot of blankets. Um, I have like a few blankets going at once. I alternate because I'll get bored with one and I'll go to the next one, and then the next day I'll do a different one, and been bouncing back and forth because I got blankets to get done before Christmas. Um, and I am currently doing some crochet along. Well, I don't know if they're crochet alongs, but uh, I'm doing Jada's monthly, uh, her mile a minute. Every month she does a mile a minute stripe, and we connect it. I'm doing that. I'm doing Jennifer from Fiberflux. I'm doing her 2021 temperature blanket. I'm doing that. So I got those two projects going that I work on. One's weekly. I try to do it on Saturday. I'll sit down and I'll pull up the whole week of temperatures in my area, and I'll do it all at once so I can do it weekly. Because I don't really have a chance to do it daily. I'll forget. It'll slip my mind. So it's easier for me to do a week in advance. Um, so yeah, I did buy some Premier Basic from Premier to do Jada and Stitch's mile a minute blanket. I got springtime colors to do that in and border it in white. I am making two of those actually, one shorter than the other. And then I bought some Red Heart Super Saver to do the Fiberflux temperature blanket. Um, and let's see. I know I'm trying to hurry up and do this because I don't want to keep you guys. I bought some Big Twist Value yarn from Joann's, their house brand, because it was when I ordered it, it was on sale for like $1 something. It was like super cheap. And I like it. It's not bad. It's a nice yarn. It's similar to Premier Basics, so there's not a big difference. It's got like 300 some yards in it. So very similar. The feel, the texture, like it's pretty much, it's really similar to it. So, and for $1 something, a skein, it was under $2 a skein at the time. I did order some more because I found a pattern for a blanket that I thought was really cool. It's like a checkered blanket. It's a corner to corner, which I finally have mastered. Corner to corner, I don't know why it looks so much more complicated. And I was like, I'm not gonna be able to, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. And I finally sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. If I can do some of the patterns that I've done, I'm like, if I can do that, there's no reason why I can't do this. So I finally sat down and I figured it out, and it's not even hard. Now I literally can just, I don't have to look at a pattern. I don't have to watch a video. I can just do it off of my memory. It's so easy. Like, can do corner to corner like nothing. It's really that simple. I don't know why I just made it, maybe my head just more complicated, but it's not. So I ordered more of the big twist yarn because it is friends and family. So you can, is like, I think it's like $2.69 a skein right now, plus 25% off on top of $4.99 shipping. So you get $4.99 shipping, and I think it's like $7.99 normally for my shipping from Joann's. So it's not a bad deal. It's a pretty good deal. So I ordered the colors that I need in the big twist value. I know, I'm just like all over. I've had a lot of caffeine today. I'm not gonna lie. It's Friday here. I'm making this video on a Friday, so it's been a long day. It is now evening time. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. So, oh, I got some yarn I want to show you too that I actually will show. But my husband, for Valentine's Day, you guys, I don't know if some of you might have remembered when for Christmas, I got the alpaca from Inkari. This little guy right here. I got him. They're not cheap, and it's made with real alpaca fur. They do it as humanely as possible. From the photos that I've seen, they take very good care of their alpacas and stuff. So, but they're very, very cute, and they're so soft. Oh, they got fluffy butts. I really want an alpaca, but I live in the suburbs, so obviously I can't have an alpaca. Someday I'll have a farm. Anyways, so my husband for Valentine's Day, he is so funny. He knows that I think alpacas are cute, and he argues with me all the time. He's like, it's like a llama, so it's the same thing. I'm like, no. Alpacas look different. They have a shorter face, and their fur is different. And he was like, whatever. I think they look the same. Whatever. So anyways, for Valentine's Day, he ordered me this from Amazon. I don't know if you can see what it says. The light's kind of like bouncing off there. But yeah, he ordered me this coffee cup because I'm a big coffee drinker. Because I had way too much caffeine today between coffee and energy drink. Yeah. And he also got me this pillow. It's got little feet. And this comes off. It looks weird because this is actually meant, this cover can come off so you can wash the cover and not mess up the pillow. So I use this when I come home in between my routes. I do my morning run, and then I can come home for a little bit, and sometimes I'll take a little nap before I have to go back for the afternoon and do my afternoon portion when the kids get out of school. And I'll lay down on my couch with my blanket, and I'll use this little pillow now. So it gets use, and I've already used my cup. So that's what he got me for Valentine's Day. I thought that was really sweet, very thoughtful. Sometimes he can be thoughtful. Sometimes. When he's not driving me crazy. I ordered, I don't know if I showed these. No, because I don't think I had these in my last video. If I did, I apologize. But I ordered the paint box yarn from Love Crafts. It's a decent yarn. It's the Simply Aran. It depends on how you pronounce it. I say Aran. Everybody says it differently. It's not a bad yarn. It's soft. It honestly would be kind of like the Premier Basic, but it's more tightly like wound. Like it's more tightly like wound together. It's not bad. I've been working with it on a blanket, and it's not splitty. It's not snagging. It's perfectly fine. So I don't have an issue with it at all. It's nice yarn. It's a little pricey though, because it's usually like $3. I got this all on sale from Love Crafts. It was all on sale at the time. because there's only 201 yards in this, in one of these, and it's $3. And I'm like, but like the Premier Basic is $2.99, you get 300 and some yards in it. Same thing with the Big Twist Value yarn. I can usually get that on sale from Joann's for like 2 something. So it, you're, I mean, that's a lot of yardage. That is a big difference. But it's not bad yarn. It's 100% acrylic. It's medium 4-weight. It's nice yarn. I'll give it that. I mean, I'm not going to pay $3 a skein for it. But if it's on sale, then I might get it because they do have some really pretty colors. But again, the colors are similar to ones from like Premier Basic because they have a lot. The Big Twist has a lot of colors. So it's kind of similar. I got this color too. This is 233. This color is 254. Oh, and this one was... Why, they both say 254. That's not right. Yeah. That's weird. I don't know if that was just a mislabel or something. Because one's purple and one's like coral. I got these 3 colors to make a blanket. I think the colors are turning out really pretty. Like, I think they look cool together. And I got this color, the white. Maybe it's like a cream. It's 202 to make, this is going to be the border. But yeah, I don't mind the paint box yarn. Like I said, price-wise, and then I got some King Cole Riot Chunky. I really wanted to have this color. I don't know why. It's a roving yarn, so it goes from thick to thin in a lot of spots. This one is called Rainbow. And if you actually, because at first I was like, well, that doesn't look like a big, that's not really rainbow. But then I was like, let me look inside, and I pulled it apart, and there's more colors, like, down in there. It's got more colors. So it's got all the colors of the rainbow in it, I think. It's soft. You can tell it's got wool in it. It's 30% wool, 70% of premium acrylic. 145 yards, made in Turkey, machine wash, dry on cool, because it's got wool in it, but it's not a bad yarn. It's King Cole. It's not super cheap. King Cole's never super cheap, but I love King Cole yarns. I have some, not a lot, but I do have some, because when if I see that, you know, there's like a sale on some King Cole yarn at like Lovecrafts or something, I'll check it out and see if I want it or not. So, and like, most people know Lovecraft sends it in these like little mesh bags. My youngest son already said, he's like, well, when you're done with those, can I have 1 or 2? So he thinks those are cool too. He wants to use them. What for? I don't know. He's weird. He does all kinds of weird stuff. I just don't question it. And then I went to Michael's recently because my youngest one really wanted to go because he wanted to get his felt to make his little creature dudes that he makes. He does all kinds of things like that. And he wanted to look at some other craft stuff, which I'm okay with because, you know, it's good for their imagination, it's good for their minds. And my 2 other ones wanted to go just to get out of the house. They just wanted to get out. So we went to Michael's, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was like, because I'll just see what they have for yarn, see if they have anything on clearance or stuff like that. Excuse me. So they had the Caron sprinkle cakes on clearance for $3 each at my Michael's. They only had this color and this one. They had these 2 colors left. That was it. They had a lot in these 2 colors too. Like, there was quite a bit. But I just grabbed 2 of each. It's a bulky 5. I figured I could make a hat and scarf set out of these, so I grabbed 2 each. So it wasn't bad for $3. Now, when it was regular price, I didn't want it. Because I'm like, I'm not paying that much for something I really don't think... I don't really... I mean, I didn't like it enough to spend that much on it, even with 20% off. But for $3, I'm like, $3 I can do that. That's not bad. I'm like, for $3 I'll buy it. Because I can make a hat and scarf set, so... I don't know. Anyways, so I got these. Everybody knows what these are, so I'm not going to read the labels. Yeah. And then, from Michael's, so when I was there, like I said, there's not any really new yarns that caught my eye. I seen this yarn. I was iffy about it because it was $9.99 a skein, with 20% off, and I was like, I don't know, like, I don't really want to, I didn't want to pull the plug on it, so I was like, it's nice, it's cute, it's pretty, but I don't know if I really want to spend that much on it. Um, but then when I came home, I was like, you know what, I should have got it. So I went online at Michael's and I was looking at the colors, and I, blew the pictures up so I could look at the flecks in it. Um, and I was like, actually, those would, this would actually make a really cute Easter, like, blanket or throw. So it's the Loops and Threads Flex yarn, and it's a limited edition. Um, it's it's soft. It's very soft. It's got this silky kind of, I don't know, maybe more microfibery kind of feel. Um, but it's got that shine like Caron Simply Soft does, and it's got all these flecks in it. Like, it's got so many in it. They're all like really pretty. It looks like an Easter egg to me. I don't know why. It looks like a speckled Easter egg. It's really pretty. It's hand wash, dry flat. It's medium 4-weight, 79% acrylic, 21% polyester. Um, this is Orchid. This one's Orchid, and there's 590 yards in this. I think that's why it was got the $9.99 price tag on it, because there's quite a bit of yardage. Um, so, but I got 20% off. Plus, I had some rewards points, or some reward, like a voucher for having so much in rewards. So I used that too on top of it when I ordered it. And this one is yellow, just yellow. It's super pretty. I love this one. I don't know. This one's my favorite, I think. And I'm not a big fan of yellow, but this one is really like, I don't know. And this one is pink. And this one is aqua. And I thought these would make a really cute and a really big, I could probably make two, honestly, two throws out of this, what I have here, because that's a lot of yardage. I mean, that's what, like over 2,000 yards. I could probably make two throws for like the back of the couch. I could make one for me and one for my mom. Because she loves Easter, like Easter, like she likes Easter too. I like Easter. I don't know why. I think I just like the colors and stuff that are associated with like Easter. I don't know why. Because I like pastel-y colors. I think they're really pretty. And they're so like soft and, I don't know, like gentle. So I ordered that. And then I ordered some Hirschner's Worsted 8 yarn too. In like, I got some of the Hirschner's baby yarn. The Worsted 8 baby yarn. And the Hirschner's Worsted 8, just the Worsted 8, the regular. They both have the same amount of yardage. So they're 489 yards, medium 4-weight, 100% acrylic. I've shown this plenty of times. A lot of people know what this is from Hirschner's online. It usually runs about $3.97, like $3.97, US dollars a skein, which is not a bad price at all. That's a lot of yardage. It does feel like Red Heart Super Saver, but I can tell you this, it does soften up a little bit in the wash. It's still not super, super soft. Even the baby yarn still feels like Red Heart Super Saver. No difference than from the regular. I think it's just color-wise is why they say baby yarn, because they're more softer. They're more like babyish. So, I don't know. I got some colors in that too, because I made a blanket, which I will show in a different video because I'm already at 20 minutes almost. So, I made some blankets, and one of the blankets I used the Hirschner's yarn, and it turned out really, really cute. I absolutely adore it. It's for one of my nieces. I'm currently working on another one for my other niece, her sister. They're sisters. Um, so I will show that in a different video. It turned out, I think it's cute. I love it. I like the stitch and everything. I put an applique on there. Um, but I started, like, I don't really have any left of those colors now, because I used, like, all of it up making the blankets. So I had to order more, because I love those colors that I used. Other than that, I think that's it. We're done. I have a lot of projects that I'm doing a lot of blankets, and only because spring is coming, and really not doing hats and scarves or anything like that. I'm just doing blankets because Christmas is, eventually going to come around again, and I have blankets to make everybody, and they're all bigger now, so I have to make bigger blankets. So it takes longer. They're not little anymore. So, and I'm making some family members some blankets too, so it's a lot. I put a big old chunk on my plate, and now I gotta clear it. So, um, please no negative comments, only positive vibes, and thanks to anybody who watches my videos. It is greatly appreciated. Um, and until next time, I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy.